Namaste. In this clipping, we will discuss about the budget line or the price line. Budget line, it is a graphical representation of all the possible combinations of two products which can be purchased with a given income and the prices, such that the cost of each of these combinations is going to be equal to the money income of the consumer, right? So, if the consumer decides to consume two commodities, apples and bananas, let's assume the income is given and the prices of the two commodities, namely apples and bananas, are going to be given. So, under these assumptions, budget line will be the budget equation. We will see the budget equation, then we will move on to the budget line. Fine. So the budget equation will be the equation which gives the income to be equal to the expenditure, right? Expenditure on the two commodities, obviously. So given the income, in what way the consumer is going to spend the entire income on the purchase of the two commodities, right? So the income is equal to expenditure will be the budget line equation, right? So how can this be further expressed? The income, the money income of the consumer will be equal to the price of commodity A into the number of units of commodity A that is purchased, which will be basically the expenditure that is undertaken on the purchase of commodity A, right? Plus the price of commodity B into the quantity purchased of commodity B. So that will be again basically the expenditure that is undertaken on the purchase of commodity B. Expenditure on commodity A plus expenditure on commodity B will be equal to the income. So this is the budget line equation. Fine. Now, if the various combinations that the consumer will be able to undertake given the income and the prices, if it is going to be graphically expressed, that will be the budget line or the price line, right? So first we will see the tabular representation of the budget line price line concept, then we will move on to depict the same through the diagram. Let us start with the expenditure that is undertaken on product A, which is say apples, right? And then expenditure that is going to be undertaken on product B, right? So the initial combination, let us say, okay, let us call that P again. Fine. The initial combination will be the extreme case where the consumer is not going to buy anything of commodity A. That is, no A is going to be purchased. Fine. So let us assume and give some values to the income. The absolute money income that is given to the consumer is say 20, and the price of commodity A, which is apples, probably let us say it is 4, and the price of commodity B, let us say it is 2. Fine. So 20 rupees is the absolute income of the consumer and price of the commodity A is 4 and price of commodity B it is 2. Fine. So this remains constant throughout the consumption activity with this assumption, let us see how we can depict the combinations, various combinations that will allow this income equal to expenditure equality, or rather the combinations which would give the budget line combinations. Fine. So let us assume nothing of A is going to be consumed. The entire income is going to be spent on the purchase of the product B. So the price of product B is 2, right? And the income, absolute income of the consumer is 20. Fine. So what is the equation for the budget line? The equation is PAQA. So over here, let me just write it down. It would be PA into QA. That would give the total expenditure on A, and over here it would be PB into QB, which would express the total expenditure on the commodity B. Fine. So this is one extreme case where the consumer is not going to have any units of apples and wishes to spend the entire income on the other commodity, which is B. So as per this example, nothing is spent on A, everything is going to be on B. So the price of B is 2 out here. Fine. Price of B is 2. And what is the money income? The money income that remains the same throughout. So that is 20. Fine. Yeah. So this one, money income, how is it calculated? It is calculated as PA into QA plus PB into QB. Fine. Now, nothing of this commodity A, 0. Fine. Whatever be the price. Okay, in this case, price is given as 4. So let us say 4 into 0. So that would be 0 only. So everything is going to be spent on the other product B. The price is 2 over there, and the income that is given is 20. So that means 10 units the person will be able to buy. So 2 into 10, entire income 20 is spent. Fine. Now let's move on to the next combination. This is extreme combination. Fine. Let's say the consumer wants to have 1 unit of or some units of apples, right? Fine. So if it is going to be 1 unit of apple, right, then at the rate of 4. Fine. So he has spent 4 rupees. He or she has spent 4 rupees. What would be left will be 16. So at the rate of 2, right, 16 rupees is left. So how many units of B will the person be able to buy? 8. Fine. 8 into 2 will be 16. Fine. Over here in this case it is going to be 20. In this case it is 0. So 0 plus 20 is what is 20. Fine. In this case 4 into 1, which is 4. 2 into 8, which is 16. So once more, the total expenditure will be equal to the income, which is 4 plus 16 in this case. Fine. Then let us say combination R. The consumer is still not happy with the number of apples. So let's say the person wants to have 1 more unit of apple. Fine. So what will happen then? The price remains the same. Price of apples remains the same. So 4 into 2, 8 rupees is going to be spent on purchase of A. And then how much is left? 12 rupees is going to be left. So price of B, it remains the same, which is 2. Fine. So 12 rupees is left. So 6 units can be purchased. Fine. 2 into 6, that is 12. Fine. And 12 plus 8, that would be 20, which is the total income available, and that is the total expenditure. Fine. So the total expenditure on commodity A, which is 8, plus the total expenditure on the other commodity, which is B, that is 12. That is the entire expenditure being equal to the income. Fine. Right. Now, let us have P, Q, R and S probably. Right. In this case, say to have one more unit of apple. Right, one more unit of apple or commodity A, right, at the price 4. Again, you know, price is something which remains constant. Fine. 4 into 3, that would be 12. 12 rupees is going to be spent on the purchase of A. Fine. And then, right, what would be left? What would be left? The amount left will be, say, 8. Right? So, the price over here again remains the same. So, how many can be bought? 4 units can be bought. 4 into 2, 8. 4 units can be bought. Right? So, once more, 12 plus 8, that would be 20. That is the total expenditure is equal to the total money income. 12 plus 8. Fine? Now, let us say the next combination, right? Fine. Where the consumer wants to attain this 4th unit of apple, right? So that at the same price. Fine. So what would be the expenditure? 4 into 4, that will be 16. That means 4 rupees is what is going to be left out there at the price 2, which remains the same throughout. The consumer will be able to buy 2 units of the other commodity. Fine. So, once more, the total expenditure is 16 plus 4, which is equal to the money income, and that would be, right? So, expressed as 16 plus 4, that's the expenditure, and this is the income that you see. Fine. The last one, or the extreme case. The extreme case, yeah, you know, nothing of the other commodity is consumed. So that is what we are going to arrive at now. Combination U. Fine. At 4 rupees, this commodity, let's say 5 units are going to be purchased. 5 into 4, that is 20. Fine. So that is the entire income is going to be spent here itself. Fine. The entire income 20 is going to be spent on this commodity itself. So that means no income that is left on spending on this particular commodity. 0 over here is what is purchased. Fine. So this would be 20 plus 0, and that is 20. Fine. So these are the two extreme cases. 4 units, sorry, nothing of apple, fine, and nothing of bananas, right? That means 10 units of bananas or commodity B, right, and 5 of apples or commodity A. That is an extreme combination. So in between the P, Q, R, S, T, U, these are the combinations. These are the combinations which the consumer would actually love to have, because the person will be spending the entire income on the purchase of such commodities. Since the entire income is spent on the purchase of the commodities, the consumer choices will lie on the budget line, or it will lie on the price line. The combinations that you see here, the extreme case. What is the extreme case? Over here, it is nothing of A and 10 units of B. And over here 1 of A and 8 units of B. Then this is 2 and 6. Here it is 3 and 4. And then the next one is 4 and 2. And the last combination is 5 and 0. Fine. So if this is going to be shown, if these combinations of products A and B, they are going to be shown through a diagram, right? That graphical representation is what is the budget line or the price line. Fine. Yeah. So over here let us say the number of apples are going to be shown here and the number of bananas are going to be shown here, right? So the number of apples maximum is 5, so let us say this is 5, right? And the number of bananas which is maximum is 10, right? So let us say this is 10. Fine. So this is combination P, right? And this is combination U. Fine. So the rest, if you are going to plot it, fine. So you will see that it would fall on this particular line. I am just connecting these two. It's not a very fine one. Bear me for that. So this one, yeah. This is what is called as the budget line or the price line. Fine. So the combinations on the budget line or the price line is what is called as a budget set. Fine. It can be the budget line and the budget set. So actually there is a small difference between the budget line combinations and the budget set combinations. While budget set combinations, they refer to all the possible combinations of the two goods which a consumer can afford, right? So that means this entire area, if say this is going to be a triangular area AOB, right? This entire area is an attainable area, right? And anywhere within this area the consumer will be able to reach. So either on the budget line or within this attainable area AOB is what is the budget set combinations. Budget line combinations are those which exactly fall on the income line or the price line or the budget line, right? Why is it called as a price line or the budget line? Because the combinations of products, they indicate both, right? They indicate both the price of the product as well as the income that is given to the consumer. Since they have both the details depicted through those combinations, it is called as a budget line or the price line. Fine. So the budget line combinations, they fall on the budget line, and the budget set will be within the attainable region, namely AOB. Fine. So if you actually see, the budget line or the price line will be a linear curve, right? First of all, why does it slope down? It has a negative slope because you observe once more as the consumption of one particular commodity is increasing, right? Apples 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The other commodity has to fall, right? There is 10, 8, 6, 4. So here also you see that there is a principle of substitution involved. Consumption of one is increasing, and that is possible because the other product is sacrificed. So since there is a principle of substitution involved, the budget line or the price line, it slopes down or it has a negative slope. Fine. And what is the rate at which the substitution is happening? If you see that, given the income and given the prices, you see the rate at which the substitution is happening, it is at a constant rate. Fine. See, look at the change, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So by 1 unit, the commodity A is increasing. Look at the other one. Commodity B, the consumption is falling at a constant rate from 10 to 8, 8 to 6, 6 to 4. So, right, 2 units of bananas are sacrificed to have 1 unit of apples. So at a constant rate, the substitution is happening. So that is why your budget line or price line, it is a linear one, and it is downward sloping because there is a principle of substitution involved, and since the substitution is happening at a constant rate, it is a linear one. Fine. So that is the budget line concept. Hope you are understood. Thank you.